deck that goes into this. If you need deep hydration for your hands, this is going to be for you. It is a 2-pack. Both these are going to be 2.54 ounces. It is going to be $24.95 in the free shipping, but I will tell you that Stephanie only brought in about 650 of these total. Let's bring in Stephanie Metkes, who is going to, look at you. You look like you just came off.
You look like a Grecian goddess.
I'm a Grecian goddess as well.
Hi, guys.
Is this the first time we've ever seen this?
First time ever. Brand new formula, and I will say, like, the price just blows me away because these are full size.
Yes.
Two full size.
But the deck on this, yes. I almost ran out of room talking about the ingredients.
Yes, and actually, we almost ran out of room on the bottle talking about the ingredients. But this is really unique and different because this is actually harnessing the power of our Grecian almond oil. If you know us and love us, you know our olive oil, but almond oil is actually another very precious ingredient that we use. Hand harvesting the almonds from the base of Mount Olympus, and then we add in aloe leaf extract, and that is intensely smoothing and soothing for the skin. So you're seeing that texture, okay? This is lightweight. This is so decadent and rich, but it goes into the skin. I mean, look at that instant glow, instant result, instant hydration, no waxiness, no heaviness. You never have to rub this off. 24 hours worth of complete hydration. It's like a glove for your skin.
Well, I'll tell you right now, is a great time to get a hand cream. Right. We know that just around the corner we'll be into the winter time. Right. Maybe you know somebody that uses their hands a lot for work, or has to wash their hands a lot for work. Maybe they're in the restaurant industry, they're in the medical industry, and it's a perfect size to be, you know, you can throw it in a bag, you can take it with you. But I'll tell you, even when we're talking about aging in our hands, people are always saying, my hands kind of give away that sign of aging,
always.
Right? They're always like, I wish I could get more moisture. It's not so crepey. It's, you know, not all of these things. But I'll tell you, having something devoted as a hand cream versus taking your body lotion and then just kind of wiping it on your hands and using that, this needs a totally different set of ingredients. We need deep hydration in our hands. We're using them. We use and abuse our hands.
Right, but we don't need waxes. So most of the other hand creams that you use are heavy waxes, thick emollients, like rich shea butter. Now, we have shea butter in here, but we liquefy our shea butter. So you can see, I just want to show you the texture again. This is so lightweight, okay? This is not thick, goopy. This is not a wax. This is instant moisture and hydration. But the almond oil, we actually cold press, we hand harvest those almonds, and the almond oil is important because do you see that glow? Do you see those fatty molecules just driving into my skin, right? That's what's gonna plump, that's what's gonna deeply nourish and hydrate. And this is not some water-based hand cream that just evaporates and then you feel like you put nothing on. This is actually a homeopathic remedy that we use in our pharmacy. That's why we wanted to launch this here on HSN first and only. It's not even available on our website, and certainly definitely not would be.
This is kind of like, you know, you knew somebody that worked
it correct.
Yeah,
literally.
It was like somebody, and I was looking at mine when you were doing yours.
Glow.
I can see the plumpness. So if you look at my hand, like it almost looks like it's plumped up to, you know, this, you get to see all of the divots. I can feel my veins in between, like little lumps and bumps that are here. Look at that plumpness. This is smooth. It was instant of my hand, but you can see all the ridges of all of those veins that are on there. Do you see how it just smooths it out? Brighter, smoother, deep hydration. And you were talking about shea butter, the jojoba seed, the sweet almond, the olive fruit, the aloe, the mango seed, the sunflower, the squalene. Listen, you guys put everything but the kitchen sink in here.
All the superfoods.
Yes.
Because your hands are, there's nothing to moisturize your hands from the inside out, right? There's no sebaceous glands. That's why the tops of your hands, the bottoms of your hands, it's only what you put on them to hydrate. This is actually going to nourish that skin, but it's gonna feed it. You're not gonna have to apply this 2 or 3 times a day. It's one and done, but it's the lightest weight texture. You know, we've all had that experience where you put on a hand cream, at least I know I have, and it's so waxy, you immediately like wipe off the hand cream, right? That's the complete opposite of what we want to do. We want to nourish your hands, we want to hydrate your hands, but we don't want that waxy feeling. We actually want it to drink into the skin. And there's no silicones, no mineral oils, no parabens, phthalates, all of those icky ingredients we as a brand never use. But I do think you're right, Tina. This is the most chalked ingredient deck we have ever done. Look at that. Like the back of the bottle is literally all of these gorgeous, beautiful handmade ingredients.
Well, think about that though. It kind of when I was going back to before.
Yeah.
If you're just taking like your body lotion and then you're, you know, doing this with your hands, I get that, right? But then if you're wondering why your hands are still feeling like a little while later or, you know,
Parched, right.
whatever it is, it's because your hands, you're washing them throughout the day. You're using them a lot throughout the day. If maybe you're always like, my hands just, you know, it shows my age, whatever that is. Having a specific set of ingredients that are made to be a different richness to it, a lightness to it, something that's specific.
Yeah.
That is what we're giving. You have never seen this before. Brand new. So all of you that love Korres, you love the benefits that you get for it, this is the one you're getting. It is a 2-pack. They're each 2.54 ounces, full size, free shipping. And like I said, we only brought in about 600 of these total for you to be able to get this. And listen, I love to do a little math.
Yes.
Because if you open up an HSN credit card today,
my fave,
we're gonna give you $25. That was $24.95.
Free.
What a great way to do it. And we've got the free shipping on there. So I just think that, you know, if you're like, well, I've never tried it, so how will I know if I love it?
It's a great place to start.
Great place to do it and do it for $0. I love that. But I did mention we had some new in the hour, and then we had some fan favorites. This is a customer pick. It is your world famous renewing body cleanser. Right into the shower. You're not coming out just